everyone, Alexman here. Welcome back to Splatoon 3 Splatfest Springfest 2025. Of what? When do you get things done, Splatfest? And today we're on Team Noon, or I'm gonna say the bigger word, the afternoon. And we are going to hopefully win the Splatfest, and hopefully that maybe shiver, or maybe that finally, we can get another win for Frey. Because she definitely needs some. She definitely needs the help. What about the halftime report? What do we got here? Here's the results, and find out how Frey is losing in the background. Shiver. Hey, we're in second place. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Great work, team. No, thanks. You guys should be getting all your work done now. I guess now it's tricolors. As usual, folks, our usual spiel that we do with the hour of tricolor and the hour of normal battles, because again, it's best to see decide from both sides. And what are the currently Splatfest stages that we're dealing with today? Oh, not bad. And what is the tricolor we're dealing with? Robo, Ramen, and Bluefin Depot. Ooh, okay. Well, I figured Bluefin was kind of dumb. Robo Ramen, I think, is actually better. But, you know, we'll see what happens tonight, now, won't we? Oh, I'm glad that there's always two stages. There's actually two stages for tricolors. That's actually nice. It gives a nice thing. And that's it for now. Let's get into the battles, shall we? And if you're all for Team Noon, please chat in below. Oh boy, there goes my camera. The afternoon fan. I was trying to get some playtime here, but today was just very busy for me today, unfortunately. So I couldn't play. Recording stuff and editing stuff up is very tedious. Alright, knowing that we have to go into our good weapons, I'm going into my Aerospray setup. We are going to go with our hat that has ink recovery up. That's just the best option for me. And we're going to go with our main ink replenish up, because I would definitely love to get some of that up there. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens with our stuff today. Alright. Let's go into the tricolor. We're going to try to battle. So we already got Zelda Echoes of Wisdom with a character named Tri, and now we're in tricolor, and everything's just coming up triangles today. I think we're gonna try for push for the afternoon. Go for the afternoon push, see, because you get stuff done during the afternoon and everything. You get that stuff done, boom! You can party at night. For those night owls over there who basically want to party in the day and then just go and then work at night. The nerve of it all. You're the ones that keep the morning people up at night with your loud noise and music and everything. Now, as I've been growing older, folks, when I was younger, I was trying to be more of a night owl. But ever since I'm getting older, folks, you come to realize that getting stuff done in the afternoon is great. And when you come to nighttime, you can finally say no to glare and just close your eyes and go to sleep. On the ground. Not even in the bed. And you come to the realization that you find out that sleep is something that's very precious to you. Anyway. Let's go! And it is a actual fight. It's not a mirror mode. I want to know, folks, when will we get our first mirror match? That's what I'm carrying. We are defending. Alrighty. We'll defend this. No doubt about it. So I kind of think that when we saw this stage beforehand, I feel like I didn't really like this stage very much. Because it was just too easy to get to both, to get to the thing in question. There we go. Oh, we got the booyah bombs. Let's keep these guys away. Or I think it's like this is the better stage for defenders because there's really only one really good way of attacking it. You missed. Oh, and you shot me dead. Why? Come on. Curse you, Brian. You and your 100x battle win, you. At least this stage, the opposing people can't really get to the opposing area very easily. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. I say nighttime almost, or morning almost got that. Now we don't need Shiver to win. Because like the last Splatfest, folks, it's either been Big Man or Shiver. And I think it's only fair that we finally end this kind of blockade between two people. But I don't know about you, I know that everyone doesn't like Frey too much because of her character design. But still, guys, that's no reason to basically hate on the character. And that's really what pretty much that hate comes to. Is character design. And you call me a bad guy. And then everyone else like, I'm a good guy. You got to like everything. Please. Woohoo! No! We almost got defeated. Again, that ain't whether they like it or not. Oh, we got it? Oh, they protected it. Wow! No! They're not supposed to get it. Yep, Green's being taken down now. Woo! Hey, buddy! Take that, you! And you too! Oh, dang it. I had to keep them at the bay. Keep Green at bay. If they win, I will not be a happy squid! We cannot be happy squids. And I need to get my Booyah Bomb up and running. Fire over there! They're not getting much of that ink covered over there until they have to come back and fight it. Oh, no, I fell off! No, why did I fall off like that? That's so annoying. 10 seconds. Oh, we got like 10 ink. We got 20 ink above them. That's great. Booyah! I think we got our first official win. Heck yeah! Yeah, look at that. That's what you get for basically tiring yourself out in the morning and tiring yourself out in the evening. With us here in the afternoon, we got all of our stuff done during the day, and we can now rest easy and take all of our energy that we have saved up for the night, which we are in now.
Always at the nighttime.
All the nighttime, Crisco. You get to be what are you a fan of? Are you a fan of being?
I'm a fan of the afternoon because get all your crap done in the afternoon because it feels better.
Yeah. Why do you have to work at night? Those people in the night shift. Tonight,
they're
night
called
shift.
The graveyard shift.
I tried the early morning grave shift job for a while. I could not get used to that at all. Because you couldn't go to lunch, really. It's like, I need to go to lunch. Oh, right. Every store is closed. Except for the gas station. They have to be open.
Some gas stations are actually open sometimes.
True. They're not open 24/7. They have to be for gas purchases.
Nope, not here in Canada.
Because you guys have to do stuff differently now. we don't believe in 24 hours. We're waiting for...
There is some stores that are open 24/7, but that is 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Well, to be fair, that's why it was originally called 7-Eleven. It initially wasn't 24 hours. It was like... It's because they were open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's the real reason why that's called 7-Eleven. They were meant to be the store you could get to at any point during the day or night and get anything on the shelf. Though technically, I don't think I've ever really buy anything from 7-Eleven at all.
I used to back in the day.
But there's
I
so
like
many
popping in here just to say hi to the stream kind of thing.
Well, you can be here the entire time if you want.
Oh, it's a mirror match.
Oh, dang it. Well, we need a tangent. Crisco? We need tangents.
Which chances do you want?
Anything, really. Anything that follows the rules. But still. It's what's been going on with my multiplayer realms lately. Like you haven't played Splatoon in like a couple of months. What the heck? As I know, folks, that for those watching is that I'm letting my Discord viewers, my Discord members, to dictate what I play.
Sometimes it's been fun though.
Well, it's because for multiplayer nights and I'm the only person playing, is it really considered multiplayer?
Well,
that's the thing.
I'm busy this weekend though. Let's just say I'm busy this weekend to do even multiplayer nights.
Well, even still, it was because the Splatfest. Anything that has a special event in game, that takes priority. So.
Well, it definitely takes priority over top of everything else.
And it's because I just wanted to be itching to play more Splatoon. Oh, but... Get over there. Poogie bomb to death. Ah, no, the Dreadbringer. Oh, it's a tricolor. Tri-slosher. Everything's with tries today. I'm playing Zelda Echoes of Wisdom with a character named Tri. We're in a tricolor battle. There's a person playing with a tri-slosher. There's tries everywhere. And they say, dude. That famous puppet says, do or do not. There is no try. I don't know about you, but there's some tries everywhere here.
No, there's a famous Star Wars character. So she.
Oh, we don't mind. I don't want to admit that Star Wars is stagnated at best.
Oh, it definitely is stagnated.
It's definitely. Man, I'll tell you this now. I enjoyed Star Wars up until Rogue One. After that, I could not care what happened with everything else.
Oh. I agree with that.
I didn't even watch episode 9. I got up to episode 8, and it's like, you know what? Life's too short.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is too short.
But money is definitely too short. Dang it. No, it's just, I don't know, maybe after a while it's the point where it's like, you know what? It's time to let the franchise die.
Oh, definitely. It should die about this
It's
time.
that people will complain saying, oh, it's not on TV anymore. Like, it'll be on syndication at mere moments when it needs to be. After that, it's like...
You're deaf. Are you dumb? Or are you daft?
And well, let's be frank, though. The streaming services everywhere now is just as bad as cable.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I don't even go to streaming services except for, like, Amazon Prime, or because I actually have to have it because, well, I like Amazon Prime, and I got Prime Video as a result of it. So I watch stuff on there. But it's only
that's
only included. Like, cable prices were like, hundreds of dollars back then. Now you get streaming service and like, it's kind of like, $50 a month now. It's just gonna get higher than that.
So nobody gets points on this one because it's a mirror match.
No points, but it could be a conch match if it was indicated as such, but it wasn't, which means it means absolutely nothing! Except for your obligatory match of, well, you got your points, are you happy? No! Which means Shiver's gonna get another win, while Frey is like, I can't get a match anymore. I always get mirror matches, nothing non-stop. I want to see that in Fortnite. A mirror match, where everyone fights and nobody wins. Then you all have to find out what was the point.
You come to find out is, these are mirror matches, no!
The mirror matches. Everyone has the same weapon, the same character, the same clothes. Literal mirror match. Hey, it's not all bad. I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! They always do mirror deck matches where you have the exact same deck for both players and to see who can basically top out, who can use the deck the best. Those are cool.
I've seen those, and they're pretty fun to do.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
But they're definitely way harder. Like, there's some people that are really.
And it actually means something. Unlike here.
It means something. Yeah. Because it means who's the best duelist kind of thing for the Yu-Gi-Oh.
And we got a main match. Woo! We are defending again. Another defending again. Wants to put us on the defending team. That's fine. I'm good at turfing. So what about that Switch 2?
Oh. You want me to go on a tangent for that?
If you can. I need the commentary.
I'm not going to buy it right off the bat. You know what I mean, right?
I don't either. I'm not going to buy it on day one.
Like, why would I even spend like $800 or towards $900 for the Switch 2 in Canada?
At that point, you should just import it from Japan. So the fact
That's what I was thinking.
Because I've been hearing that lately, where they're like, there is going to be like 2 different Switches on in Japan. There's going to be the region-free one and the Japanese-only one. Which apparently the Japanese one is cheaper for some reason, even though it technically... Oh, dang it! Oh, Knight went to sleep. Knight dropped. Hey, then they had to get something done, right? They got a phone call. They had to get their stuff done because they are now trying to party while trying to work. You see, it was just that horrible. Anyway, back to your tangent.
So, the only reason why I say the Switch 2 is basically too much expensive here in Canada is because it's like $900 to $1,000 for everything that you need for the dang thing. I'm like, why would somebody pay $1,000 to the Switch in Canada prices? Like, come on.
It's unfortunate that prices are high everywhere for now, but
like, and I'll say this as a consumer of the money in a way, like,
right.
I will buy it, you know.
Yeah,
I will buy it.
We will buy
later,
it eventually. The thing is,
like,
my beef with it is, or at least my redemption of it was, is that they came out and said, yeah, you don't have to buy, you know, new Joy-Cons or new Pro controllers for it. Just note that if you use a Switch 1 Pro controller, you can't use the home button. And it's like, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's
fine for me too.
Because I'll tell you right
now,
I am not going to use that chat feature.
Neither am I. I see it as a, you know,
I can't
feature that they added for no reason.
I can't get by that that screen share. That screen share is at 20 frames. And I think Nintendo came out and said something about it. I don't know who said it. But they said they wanted to keep that as lightweight as possible so it wouldn't affect your gameplay. I'll tell you this right now.
It does affect your gameplay. Sorry.
It does. It does.
It does.
It'll affect the gameplay in some fashion. Also, the fact that it makes your screen smaller. And if you're playing this, so screen share, right? It shows your screen, your camera, and their screen. That means no matter that 7.9 screen you have, now is down to probably a Switch Mini in terms of screen size. How the heck are you gonna play with your screen share and the 3 people below you? If it was me, I would think screen share should only be done in docked mode because that just makes more sense.
Oh, definitely. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that because in dock mode it would be a lot better. I would rather it be in dock mode, or just get a freaking capture card to do a game share,
or just have
Discord for it.
Because I see that's what my friend Manish plays. Like, he got like this $15 capture card. Yeah, it only does the 30 FPS and everything. It was like $15.
I haven't even made yet, which is not bad. And you know what I mean?
It's
mirror.
More tangents.
But you know, overall, the Switch 2 did have its redeeming points for me. Which was the GameCube.
Yeah, and at one side I would like to be excited for finally that it's like It's saying I bet it's that StarCraft 2 intro. You know, it's like that soldier that goes, "It's about time."
It's about dang time.
Yeah, it's like it's about dang time because let's be frank here. Like it's been out for the Wii, let's see, the Wii's Virtual Console shop back then could handle GameCube games because look at this, because it already had a GameCube built into it, so it didn't make sense, right? True, but then when you have Wii U and you're like, well, we have NES, Super NES, N64. DS for some reason, but not GameCube. And it's like, it's like, I don't know if they're petty because, you know, they don't want to put GameCube online on the Switch because the people were saying, well, where's Smash Brothers Melee? That's like my only thing Nintendo was delaying it so long. Because they didn't want to succumb to the Smash Melee players.
See, the only thing that I wanted the Switch to be able to do GameCube was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Right. Like, I've never played that game, but I hear it's a fantastic game of the two 3D Pokemon games, you know?
Oh, it's 100% way better on the GameCube. And I'm going to say this. It was not the top-down, you know, visual, like the top-down version of what we've already had.
Right.
And it was like one of the best 3D visual stuff, and I loved it. I played a little bit of it with a friend from a friend's GameCube before we stopped talking for a while due to actual stuff happening. But that was because of reasons that I can't go into because it was more of the fact that
I don't want this demonetized.
His guardian was like, no, we don't want you to hang out with him anymore. That's all I have to say.
Alright, moving on.
So when I basically played it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I can literally just have fun with it. Like, I want to play this as much as I want. And now, since it's coming out to the Switch 2, it's like, oh, I can take this on the go now.
Right. So now you finally have a mobile GameCube at long last.
Oh, definitely. Like, but all the GameCube online version would take is internet kind of thing.
Right.
So that's what I like about that.
Also, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, people can now finally play the game without spending $300 to get a physical copy.
Oh, definitely. Also,
for all the younger groups gamers out there, back then, we didn't think of what Fire Emblem was. Like, it was that one franchise Nintendo reluctantly set out on the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance to see if it would actually take off, which it did.
Oh, and they did.
It did very slowly until Fire Emblem Awakening. But since the GameCube was not a very good selling system at the time, not a lot of people played Path of Radiance. They played the Wii version of the game, which was the sequel to that one, Radiant Dawn. But no one knows. But every time you looked on on eBay and other places, they're it's like selling for as much as a gold ingot. I mean, at cost. That's like $300 at some places. It's like, good God! It's like, I know.
I've been like, and just to hear me out for this one.
Yeah.
That was an expensive game because it had a lot of other content in it that, and I'm going to tell you this, and there are people that still do this to this day. For Radiant Dawn, they do actually, and here's the cool thing, they do their different kind of ways to do stuff. Yes, the game has been ripped multiple times,
right?
But that's just because they wanted to get people to have fun with it. And also, Nintendo didn't really come back and say, "Hey, you can't do this to this game because of this reason," because it's been out for years,
right?
And they're like, now Nintendo's coming back and saying, hey, we're going to be bringing this to
Mirror
Swiss 2,
match!
so you don't have to. Another mirror match again. Wow.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure we're not at the end of this hour. I'm pretty sure we only get like maybe 5 normal matches this hour.
But
I'm enjoying the commentary though, and everyone else is too.
Oh.
So
Definitely
after the fact. So.
Oh, and not to mention that when everybody was like hyped up for Radiant Dawn, like when it came out. And I'll tell you this, a lot of people in Japan were actually kind of excited. We're actually very excited for it.
It's a Japan franchise, so they jumped that.
And I'm going to tell you this, I jumped at Three Houses, you know, that game, when it came out. But I also jumped at another game too, so like Fire Emblem Engage, for example, I jumped to that. So I literally have been playing a lot of Fire Emblem at this point now.
I can tell you, my first time playing Fire Emblem was Fire Emblem Heroes on the mobile device.
Okay, that doesn't count.
That does, you know what I mean? That technically does count. Except now that game is now basically Fire Emblem Girls Bikini Simulator. I swear to heck, every time I see an ad for that game, it's like, hey look! It's your new girl in guard, now with a bikini! Even though bikinis were not available back then in medieval times that these games are supposed to be set in. But you know what? Different universe, different time periods, different times when the bikini was invented. Alright, moving on. But
actually, the funny thing is you say that, in the Fire Emblem Engage, they do have that as a DLC kind of thing.
Oh no.
Well, it's for your character, for your main character, so it's like, what the crap?
Well,
but they did it for a reason.
Well, you have two options. You either have Bikini Simulator or you have Wedding Simulator. Other than the fact is, you don't have very much options. Let's be frank here. It's like, that was like all over the Fire Emblem DS line. It was basically, who are the two characters are gonna meet up and basically have kids?
Oh,
that was the whole point behind Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh, see, now I get it. Awakening. It was that you're awakening your inner love for whatever character you want to be with. See, it made perfect sense.
Also, I do have Three Houses, but I don't have the DLC for Three Houses. So, oh crap. Oh, that hit you pretty good.
Oh, that hit me.
You were out of his blast radius, but the blast radius got you anyway.
The hitbox said no. But I didn't even play three hopes. The Hyrule, the Fire Emblem Warriors line.
Oh yeah,
I didn't play any of those games. Were those any good? I wasn't sure.
That game was basically like a Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of.
Yeah.
You know, gameplay wise.
Okay, so it was like that. Fair enough.
But it's more like hack and slash, like it's more of a 3D version of what is it? I would say Diablo.
Okay.
So it's more of like a hack and slash of Diablo in a way. Like it's like a Diablo in 3D.
Right.
And it's more interesting to play because you had characters that would spawn in that have their little cutscenes of when they spawn in.
And somehow I guess it was released on the 3DS. I have no idea why.
Now there's a Fire Emblem Warriors on the Switch.
Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition got released to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Technically, if you want to call it that, Legends was released to the 3DS. And I'll tell you right now, Dynasty Warrior games do not work on handheld consoles of that sort.
Oh, the Fire Emblem one did, because it had a story of the two characters. The male and the female, like the twins of the Fire Emblem.
From what I hear, the twins had like no character development whatsoever.
Oh, they didn't have any character development. It was funny though.
As soon as Awakening showed up, it was like, yep, this is the Fire Emblem Awakening Warriors Edition.
I'm going to tell you this. I just got an ad for Kinder Surprise. And just to let you know, it's banned in the US. And like, why did they have that on a US ad, have it that as a US ad for Twitch. Like seriously, people. You know why I have to say that, right? You know why I have to bash the ad somehow.
That's why you get ad blocker.
And this is another
I
mirror match.
can't, you know, I don't deny it. I use ad blocker.
Is this a mirror match or is it not?
No, this is not. I gotta be more.
Hey, it's another main match! Yay!
That's like what, 3 now?
3 in a row? Jeez.
3. I think 3 of them have only been I think like 3 or 4 different main matches out of how many in a half hour.
You literally had the one that just dropped on you guys.
Like, oh yeah, that one. But see, now that doesn't count. That doesn't count though because we didn't complete it.
But this was so laggy right now.
On my side?
On Twitch side, it's very laggy.
Well, I'm seeing it smooth as butter on my end.
I'm seeing it laggy wise. Wow.
Might be a graphics card.
No,
or the processor. I'm pretty sure now with my new processor and graphics card right now, I could probably now do screen share off of Planet Coaster and everything.
And not have it,
and not have it crap the bed. So.
Yeah, it looks like the game is just having issues on my end on Twitch kind of thing, so I might as
Thanks,
well...
Nintendo! We love you!
Thanks, Nintendo, for having issues on my computer, you piece of garbage.
Are you trying to still connect to Windows 98 again? That was the thing when like that Giga Leak happened for Nintendo. They found like hidden files with code to some of the games, and they come to realize that there's a Windows 98 check when Splatoon 2 was around.
Oh right.
It's like, why are you checking for a Windows 98 system? No wonder the internet's horrible on Mario Maker 2 and other things. It's checking if see, Mario Maker is trying to check if Windows 3.1 needs to boot up. Let's be frank here. So, it's like Nintendo 3.1 was years ago. Let it drop. Let the platform die.
Or it's like, no, there are some platforms that haven't died, like full on died.
No, they're just virtual. They're now just virtual machines. I hear a lot of people basically are making like virtual 98 machines just so they can run Windows 98 programs.
Like the old school programs, like
yeah,
Steam and everything. Like,
well, no,
I don't.
No, it's just that because since it's the different CD system is like a different bit. Because I think it was like 16, I think it was like a 16-bit system or count for like the disc back then. But now they don't do that. They don't go back beyond like XP or Windows 7 now. So when you try to run a game that's only running for Windows 95 or 98, you have to backdoor the thing just to make it run. Because the autoplay doesn't work. It's not compatible with modern systems.
Oh, and definitely, I can say this. Definitely Windows 10 is now gone too.
Yeah.
Off of support-wise.
Well, good for it, because Vista was horrible, let's be frank here.
Oh, Vista was a crappy system.
It was bloated to heck.
I can literally say this and be a little bit rude at the same time. It was fat with crap that it did not need.
Right. Because why everyone's like, hey, you know what? We like Windows XP. It's like when Vista came out, and even 7 came out alongside it, it's like, XP was just that good of a platform that no one wanted to drop it.
I thought Windows 8 came out, that was a little bit better.
Sad to say, Windows 10's going away the dodo, and I do not want to upgrade to Windows 11, but I'm going to be forced to.
I already upgraded to Windows 11. I'll tell you this, it is a reskin of Windows 10, just to let you know.
Well, they have to. You know, nothing as bad as Windows 8, let's be frank here. Because tablets are the future!
Windows 8 wasn't bad. Windows 8 was not bad for me. I tried it.
I love this where it's like, you talk about morning, afternoon, night, and we went to do it right to Windows XP tangents. But this is what we love tangents for. It keeps the conversation going. Keep the game conversation going.
And it makes the gameplay a little bit more, you know, interesting, right?
That's right. Let's see, for those new, okay, I played, even play all my early sessions of multiplayer nights, you can realize is I'd run out of commentary about me about the 30-minute mark. So I need the levity. I need to bounce off of someone.
Like you are right now.
Right. That's what the multiplayer nights are supposed to be.
Like, I can definitely go on about Windows 11 right now.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like Windows 11 that much. Because I don't know if it's the system I was on or something, because at my new job, that I hope I get permanently, because it's a contractor job, but hopefully it will be full-time. But, they gave me a tower that used to be on someone else was there before they left. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yep.
And that's mirror match, so I don't care. So anyway, because, and it was like, okay, we need to run SolidWorks on this thing. Like, okay, it runs Inventor, it runs AutoCAD, it runs everything else just fine. Like, okay, that's fine. I get SolidWorks installed. And then for whatever reason, I wasn't even opening. Uh-oh, they're doing squid parties here. Means I'm not having fun because everyone else is gonna have fun. That means, you know what? Party's over, guys. I have ruined your party. Now you're angry. But for whatever reason, Windows 11 was just maxing out on CPU usage, and it was only because of Windows Explorer. I don't know what was causing it, because when I got a new rig that they upgrade everyone to, and it was like it's running just fine. But I was like, what was causing Windows 11's Windows Explorer to basically max out the CPU? I looked up, I opened up the task manager and everything. It was just a solid blue line, a solid blue block, going for how much the CPU was being used and everything. And it's like, what the crap was that? I mean, it was like so bad. It's like it was lagging my system and everything. I was like, it's just Windows Explorer. Because you open up the task manager, right? You see, you know, what processes are doing what and everything. And you just see Windows Explorer 100% memory usage. And it's like, what is Windows Explorer doing? That's killing the system.
Well, you probably had a bad system or something like that.
No, it was an older rig. I don't know how old that rig is anyway, but it's long gone. But still, it's like I have no idea what was. And like I've seen other systems, and they're like, well, yeah, Windows 8 or that stuff just runs just fine. You know, Explorer runs fine. But like, what was my old rig doing that was kind of like it's maxing out, and it's only because I only have one window open. Instead of calling it wasn't Windows anymore. It was a window. Not Windows, window.
Oh gosh. That's a bad pun to even say that.
I gotta take what I can.
You're just bad for that one. Jeez.
I have to cancel my Twitch page now.
No, you could at least stand up and bounce to it. Kind of like, thank you, I'm here all day.
It was annoying too, because like I can't get my work done because like, the entire computer's maxed out. Like I can't run SolidWorks because that's a program that takes a lot of memory. And if Windows Explorer is doing it, it's like I can't imagine anything running on it.
It could be. How much gigs was in that rig at all? Like how much?
Oh, it was enough to run SolidWorks. I think it was 32.
32 gigs of RAM?
Yep, it was designed to work with AutoCAD programs like AutoCAD, Inventor, and everything. Like if it can run, if it can run any Autodesk programs, it can run SolidWorks.
So it could have at least ran it.
We won indirectly of a mirror match. That means absolutely nothing.
It actually means Jack Squat.
Now, excuse me, I'm gonna get some ramen. Ramen, I want that, please.
Oh gosh.
Well, that got me scared the other day. I was looking at a video or something like that. It was like a short or something like that. But they saw someone take up like cheap ramen stuff. and put it under a microscope, and it saw these microbes just running all over the ramen noodles.
Ugh.
Like miniature. I hope you weren't I hope you didn't eat anything before the stream, because that's gonna make you gag. But like this, I don't know what ramen thing it was. I don't know what brand it was, because it didn't show us. But it just showed opening up a package, putting some of the noodles under a microscope with some water or that, and it just showed all these little miniature microbes just running over the things. And you're like, well, there's your protein right there. No wonder they said 100% protein, because they have the bacteria all over it.
Gross.
And it makes me feel like, you know what? I'm just not hungry right now. I will go. No more ramen. Spaghetti all the way. Spaghetti all the way.
My stomach just flipped 5 different times at that point. It's like, disgusting.
Oh, don't worry, Marissa will eat it, regardless.
No, my stomach flipped like 5 freaking times. It's like, that hurts the stomach.
Thanks, Alexman. I was about to eat dessert, and now I can't, thanks to you. Thank you.
I already ate that dessert beforehand. Before popping in here.
Want some calamari? Well, no, thanks. I'm good.
So yesterday, I'm gonna say this, and you might know this happened yesterday. My mom's birthday was yesterday. And so we had a cake for her birthday today. Right. We didn't have it yesterday, so. Oh, also special evening tonight.
Ooh.
If you actually look outside,
it's snowing.
No, shut up, Alex, shut up. If you look to the moon, you fool. It is pink tonight.
Ooh, pink moon. Wait, pink moon?
Yes.
When is that ever a thing? I'm gonna have to search that up online right now. What the heck the pink moon's all about? I know about the blood red moon that happens.
No, this is actually a pink moon. That is a special lunar kind of thing that is happening right now.
Oh, I'll have to get a picture.
8:22 right now. So I'm just telling you, go take a look outside right now.
Here we go.
Go look for the moon.
Yes, come on, kill them all, kill them all. Whoa! I was going after that, thank you. If they had attacked me, we both would have gotten that sneaking ultra signal. Greedy teams. Your nighttime people are overcompensating for something.
They're always greedy. Are they not?
They're night people. What do they expect? They have to do their work. It's being trolls.
Hey, what's really funny?
The night troll, alright?
The afternoons are trolls too, you know what I mean? We're always trolls in the afternoons.
We got all of our stuff done. We're all ready for partying. Night trolls the night trolls are on parole. they're on patrol here. They're looking around. They're under bridges, everything, waiting for adventurers to basically bite their heads off. With puns.
Because they're so funny.
That's true.
That was bad, but it was good. That was
good.
That was a good one. You set me up for it. You know that. You set me up for it.
Well, it can't be same as they're just night trolls. All they're doing is just laying under a bridge.
No, they're the day bridge trolls.
They're different, all right. Woo! You guys
go on and on for
Green
this
team,
one.
you know, guys don't. Good morning, people. Oh, come on. Look, I was going to give you some afternoon inking. All right, come on. Oh, these guys are bricks. They're going after our area too. The nerve it all.
They're like, screw you guys.
Morning just really wants to win. Let's be frank. See, Blue, we would have won if we weren't so greedy about the stinking ultra signal. We would have had him. But no. Look at this, 1,000 ink coverage, and it means absolutely nothing.
They are literally
our blue team people actually had an ultra signal, But, you know, it's like, you guys were so greedy. You guys should just went after green on the opposite side. It would have been fine. Nope.
Yeah, jeez.
I feel like some night owls are basically with the morning pigeons.
Uh-oh.
Someone's crossing teams. The nerve it all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, also, for those wondering about, you're not hearing a particular ping in the background? Well, I found out what that sound was coming from. Finally.
What was that ping coming from?
It was from an extension on Google. It was, I had this Gmail checker, and it would pop off a notification sound every time I got a new email on my Gmail account. So I went in, turned that off, and I haven't heard that sound since. So I was like, yay! I found the problem. Which is weird because it didn't do that until after I got my computer upgraded. Which I don't know why. Like it says, put new graphics card in, new options get unlocked on the Gmail checker. Makes no sense. But that means like the early Zelda and the entirety of Sonic X Shadow Generations has this annoying ping in the background at times. And I'm not gonna go back and replay those games. They're done. And it is main run.
Well, talk about that one tangent that we had the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one tangent that we had on
You'll have to remind me because my mind's actually not very straight right now. To be fair, I was out in the afternoon sun, you know, with no hat on, so working, do all the stuff I need to do before tonight. So technically speaking, I'm a little bit wired, so I don't remember.
So, do you remember from Tower Unite that we were talking about this one tangent?
Dude, I want to get back to Tower Unite. I really do for multiplayer nights, but it hasn't won the polls.
But do you remember that one time I won that main golf map? You didn't believe me at all?
Which one?
Island, you didn't believe me if I won that one?
Oh, yeah. You won that one clearly.
I'm like, bruh, I won that fair.
And I faired it. I went by editing. You won. You won that match.
That guy's just trying to shoot you out of your ult. It was like, nah, that happened.
Nah, bro. I can turn off my hitbox. It's called latency. You ever heard of it? Yeah.
No. It's called iframe, you fool.
It's just because I don't have Windows 98. If I just had Windows 98, I would be playing this perfectly well. All right.
Yeah, somehow I'm getting like really bad on Twitch.
Yeah, take that, Japanese player. Oh! Oh yeah, we're getting hit by Japanese players. We're not winning. Look at here's the Japanese. Oh, look at these guys, spawn campers! Yay! The morning bird, the early bird gets the worm. Not unless you basically unless that early worm is a bait that has a grenade on the end of it. Early bird got the grenade and exploded. That's the problem there.
These Japanese players won this one.
Well, they haven't won yet. We still have a chance. We've got a minute left.
Oh, shush. Oh, shush. You know you've lost it.
Anything could happen. I'm slightly optimistic here.
No wonder you're wired.
I'm trying to win. I'm going to take over the barrier. Hey, they're trying to take over my area. I'm going to take over theirs. It only seems fair, right?
Take him down a notch.
Hey, if they're not going to cover this area with some color, I'm going to take it over for them. Because they have to waste their time on it. And I'm going to go over here and do the same thing to them. Oh, dang it. Come on. Look at that.
Got you in the air there, buddy.
Oh, no. We're going to win this. We are going to win this. You're putting ink down? So am I, buddy. Oh, come on.
He's like, I might kill you.
They gave up their only spot. Their, one spot there. That's all pink.
What?
They still won! Crud! I hate... You know what? I hate 8 a.m. now more than ever. AM can die in a fire. Behold the 9 a.m. Lords.
Hey, I can say this. I am a 9 a.m. person at times.
No, I want to employ the 9 a.m.s. Because at least then it's almost afternoon. You get up at 8 a.m. and it's like, man, it's still morning out.
It's still morning out, you fools.
It's still morning. I'll be very... I've said this multiple... Okay, well, this will be, depending on what happens, will be final match hype for Tricolor, and we can move on to the actual matches. So...
It's not boring, as you can tell. It's not boring at all.
See, the time went faster is only because I wasn't here by myself. See, you helped out. And you say you don't help out at all.
Oh, you shut up right now.
I don't know. Final match hype in the thing. But see, I hate 8 a.m. because my body wakes me up at that time, no matter what day it is. I can't stay up late at night. I can stay up late, like up to 2, 3 a.m. or something like that, go to sleep. I'll wake up exactly at 8 a.m., right before the alarm goes off. And it's the most annoying crap of all time. I hate mornings. I hate mornings.
So I should tell you this.
What?
This is just what's happening via my staking kind of thing for church-wise.
It's spending personal.
Boundary changes. It's boundary changes.
You're going to mornings, aren't you?
What?
You're going to mornings,
I have to go in the morning. I have to go in the morning anyway. You know that. I have to go tomorrow because I'm still part of the tech crew.
Still have your calling.
Yep, I still have my tech crew calling, so.
I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for those who have to go to church from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh! You want that tangent, do you? You want that tangent to be a lake hand?
Oh, what was that about?
Why does people want to turn off daylight savings time?
Because it's annoying, and it just causes emotional distress. Because if you forget to change the time, you're either too early or too late on the next day after.
Well, you ain't hear my tangent for it.
Thank goodness it doesn't happen on a Wednesday. It always happens during like a Sunday, a place where there's not a lot of people working, so it has the least amount of effect.
Oh, definitely. Like, I'd rather they're going to change a lot of times for people like me, you, or Link who do go to work.
Right, I guess. Final match hype, and it is a more match. All right, take that hype. Final match hype. All right, anyway.
And they basically just go, oh, we're going to basically have your times go normal and take daylight savings away from everybody.
Right.
That's what I hate about them doing that to us.
You'll find somebody out in the parking lot saying we want daylight savings to be stayed. There's only one person. Because there's only one person in the world that likes it.
Well, you know, I'd rather it for a good reason, because daylight savings has actually helped me as a person to get to work. Like, I don't normally work, but it's like I have my own way to get things done during work.
Right.
That's why I prefer it. That's why I prefer
But what if you stay at that time all the time now? There's the question. Do you want to stay at that time frame, or do you want to switch back to an hour earlier?
Well, here's the funny thing. If you have an hour earlier, you get more sleeping time.
That does, well, to be fair, it only does that on the day you switch. After that, it really doesn't change very all that much. Is that now you get a sunrise earlier than expected.
Yeah, but you know, it's good for like
a lot of people get really stressed out in the wintertime when sunsetting at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. It's sunsetting. Or at night.
That's in your face.
Or it's dark outside.
Or, well, I'm going to say so, but, you know, it's going to be like... it's going to be a travel thing, but it's like, you know what I mean. Like, if you're traveling up a hill or something, sun's in your face, it's like, I can't see crap.
Yeah, I'm not moving for a while.
Well, you know what I mean. The sun doesn't want... It's like, I'm going to go down right here to your eye level.
To be fair, the sun doesn't care what happens.
The sun doesn't give a dang about you.
The sun's like, oh, the sun cares for all of us. The sun doesn't care about anything. The sun just basically wants to put everyone, just want to shout radiation at you.
And wants you to stuff. Oh, there's a little bit left of it. Okay. Eat that a little bit.
The stream can't handle it. You can't handle the stream. There's too much ink, too much colors. Too much color here. Oh, I got somebody. I have splatted Bob the bear. Bob, no, Bob. Darn it, Bob. Bob, you were the chosen one. You got splatted.
Bob the bear.
Bob the bear. Yeah, you know, he has his own TV show, though, you know?
Oh, he definitely has a TV show that you made for him.
Bob the Bear, the TV show. Starts every morning at 8:13. Why? Because Bob the Bear doesn't get time zones. So, by technicality on the final match, high above tricolor, we attend, by technicality, win the match. By technicality.
Technical.
Hey, it's all about those technicals, right? That's how we get those points. Those points that are made up, and it's everything that's made up, and the points don't even matter.
Wait, is it? No, what was that going to be? I can't remember what show that's from now.
You don't know where that show's from?
I can't even remember it.
Whose line is it anyway?
Right. Oh, it was so funny though. Some of the crap they do on that show.
That show was good.
Funny.
That show was great.
It was basically childhood.
Let's be frank on that tangent there. TV shows in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s were good. Everything else now,
they were.
Now the TV shows nowadays suck.
They basically
no matter what time of the day, morning, evening, or the nighttime. See, we brought it right back to the topic at hand in the game. All right, we're going up against night now. But man, the day they announced that, you know, there was gonna be no more cartoons on Saturdays, that really hit me in the childhood, even though I was an adult at the time. But still, it's like, man, that's the only time. That's the only reason my kids woke up early in the morning, is so they could watch their 6 a.m. cartoon of Sonic of the Sonic X rerun for the 50th time. But still, more kids.
Oh, I definitely. Darn you, 4 kids.
This is where I would have my morning cartoon if they were still here. I love the shows back then were just better. There was no nonsense to them. Now it seems like every show nowadays, they have to basically take you out of the experience saying, this is a learning experience, ladies and gentlemen. Like, yes, Pebbles, gravity does make splashes in water. You didn't have to tell this in a blatant off-bad promo on the side of the screen. Hey, did you have a favorite cartoon when you were a kid?
Trying to think of it.
And does it deal with Miss Frizzle, the magic school bus?
It was that once. There's also
Magic School Bus was rocking back then. Then Netflix brought it back, and it basically failed massively. And they were like, "Why did it fail?" Because it wasn't drawn like the original. Because was it Frank? I don't know what this style of cartoon there was, but it seemed like every cartoon was trying to do the whole Family Guy design. Like, you know, the rounded eyes, the glasses that look cheap, and everything. It's like, I can't take this show seriously because I feel like there's gonna be a Family Guy gag in the middle of it.
Okay, I like how Peter gets canned by the nickels all the time.
Or nothing like even like the cartoon show Star Trek: The Lower Decks or something like that. It has that same art style. It's like I can't take that show seriously, even though it wasn't taking itself seriously, to be fair. But still, it's like it looks like Family Guy. Like, why did everyone decide that? You know what? That Family Guy show, that's the cartoon art style everyone is. See, that art style was basically what anime was to Japan. Japan had a constant art style of what the characters and the men and ladies look like. Then you have America, which is just, you know, Family Guy art style.
Actually, just to give you an idea.
Oh! That was the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. Not my fault. There was a wall in my way.
Okay, that's reference to Blue, just to let you know.
My ultimate didn't do nothing. It hit a wall and couldn't ink anything.
Your alt did nothing. Did dilly squat.
Though, to be fair, there's one show I keep seeing around for some reason because it popped up in my feed was The Orville. I heard that's a really good show, even though it's made by the same guy who made Family Guy. So, but I keep hearing from many people around that Orville was a really good show. And apparently it's coming out.
Alex. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. Well, a map's getting updated anyway. We only got to play on that stage once before the hour switched over. 3 minutes later. Than intended.
I was talking to my sister. So.
No worries. Oh, we're going to hagglefish and brain water again.
Oh no.
Well, hagglefish is not too bad. Braille water is stupid. I hate that stage so much. It's so small and it's
there's no butter in here. Dang it.
You're out of butter. No! We need to go! Unfortunately, it's nighttime and the store is closed! The cheap butter is... We can't get the cheap butter.
No.
We have to go to the gas station where gas prices, we have to do the convenience charge of all basic products. Means butter is going to be $8.96 and a half.
Plus tariffs on top. Let's import tariffs. Dang it. Actually, I've been hearing news-wise.
If it's politics, we don't want to.
No, it's not. It's not. That
I don't want, because technically I think I could get demonetized really fast with that. So.
I know. I'm just saying. There's, you know, the duty-free shops.
Mm-hmm.
Those have been going down under my ways.
Literally, they're going to Australia.
No.
I know.
No.
I'm trying to make it lively. I'm trying.
I know
here.
you are.
I
know you are. No, even though it's serious for them, I feel bad for their clientele that goes to them all the time, that buys stuff due to something, due to the fires that happened, which, you know, stopped their customers from coming in, and they're just trying to get by. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get by with how the fires was there.
Right.
And so they have been losing a lot of money. From what I can tell.
Unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate, and I feel bad for the guys that run these duty-free shops. Like, imagine their family.
Yep, I feel bad for every store that closes.
Oh, also, there's a store that's here in my city that's closing nationwide.
What's that one?
Hudson's Bay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's closing down.
Is that a mom and pop store or just a local place in the city?
Actually, it's a nationwide store that is being shut down. It's being shut down because they're not getting enough clients in there.
In the age of the internet, they had the age of the internet has killed a lot of businesses. I love and hate Amazon. So just from that alone.
I can definitely agree with you on that one because Amazon has done, some good things for us.
Yeah, I mean, not able to go to the store to buy stuff and just have it conveniently show up to you. It's not a bad option, really.
Yeah.
Until everyone basically figures out where your address is, and they go, "Hey, look at that box on the front. Mine now."
I don't want that happening.
No.
But yeah, it's like, and we have cameras just for that reason too. So.
As I say, I feel like it's getting harder and harder, like, to post people. Like it should be. There'll be so many cameras around. You think that droplifting and other things would go down, right? No, it's like I feel like it's going up. And then it just gets
talking about that. Some crime in my area has been going down pretty good, so that's a good thing. Crime has gone down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
And
the internet's crime's going so high. That's why I've been watching. Dang it, you stupid nighttime people!
Yeah,
How dare you win? How dare you win?
There's a gotcha, sucker.
And it took away my points, my useless points.
Your useless points are nothing to you. Sorry, I had to go into character for that one.
No worries. We need the levity.
you definitely do.
I need the levity.
You definitely do.
Oh, but no, I just the thing I've been watching. I don't know what got me to watch this type of show on YouTube, but for some reason, scam baiting is like my go-to show now. Like, it's just so funny to see, the bad guys get their just comeuppance every episode.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
It's definitely funny to see them just go, "Oh crap."
And the fact is, I love the fact that they have the scam baiters when we make the videos. They have to basically have a sensor beep like every 5 seconds in their videos.
Oh,
just because after they expose the scammers, they just go. They just go nuts with swearing, and it's like, it's so funny. It's so funny because justice prevails.
It's like, here's your beep 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 beep. Here's your address. You know what I mean? It's like, here's your beep. This is your beep.
Because it's funny how there's like a lot of people, like a lot of the scam baiters, they always play with funny names for the victims they portray themselves as. So you get stuff like microphone, you get stuff like bend over. And then it's funny on these scammers, they don't know what these puns are, so they just go, "Oh, hello, Mr. Dover," or something like that, and they just hilariously say the full name. "Well, bend over, how you doing today?" It's like, can't stop but laugh. Oh, it's so hilarious.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's the best entertainment I've seen on the internet. It's just so funny to see these guys because how do you know our address? Because you're an internet company and
the best part about game.
I know. I make fun of the types of content is hilarious. We have to make sure it's a serious issue that affects everybody.
Oh, it definitely affects everybody.
Because I've actually been scammed before.
I have too. So shush.
But see, watching those videos, I know what they look like. So when they show up, I just make fun of them.
Oh, I definitely make fun of them.
Well, because there was like one time I get a text message saying, about it's like her name came up as like Montana or something like that. It's like, "Hi, I'm Montana. I have this job to completing tasks and everything." And I'm like, okay, first off, this is a red flag because one, didn't tell me the name of her company, and two, it's a task job, which ultimately means that you're going to be scammed constantly after somewhat of a victory of completing a task, and they'll scam you out of money either way. So I decided to go reverse number the thing, and I find out it's a person like a name Andrew came up, and it's like, okay, and so I tell the person on the line, it's like, well, so where can I find? So can I talk to Andrew about this, please? And it's like, no, this is not Andrew. My name is Montana. And it's like, no, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. It's like, how you? If you think I'm lying to you, I'm just gonna go away now. And she ignored me off the text. And it's like, well, what a person that was sensitive enough to be nice and caring about, you know, this new job you could get and call them out on their bullcrap, and it's and they just get angry. It's just so it's justified.
It's funny.
I love that when I now have the weapons to go after these guys. At times.
Oh, we all have the weapons to go after them.
Especially after what happened recently on our Discord with that bot going everywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the funny thing is, thanks to Chewy for that. Chewy's going through and figuring out they don't have a Twitch account. And they're false.
Oh yeah, it was a false account. I did my research on it too, and unfortunately, I was gonna ban them actually, but I went to bed and I was just gonna I'll do it in the morning until I wake up in the morning, and you did it right off the bat.
I'm like, give me the word, give me the word.
You did my work for me.
I literally did your dirty work. So sure.
Hey, no, I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I'm grateful. Because the problem is, like, see, the fact is I can tell when it's a bot.
Oh, I definitely knew it was a bot.
I can tell it's a bot.
It messaged me.
It messaged you with the same thing. And the fact is, like, they pop in, they say hi and everything, you know, as they program to do. But when the time you try to ask them, how'd you find me, they don't respond. Because they don't respond to that because that's not a message that they have been programmed to answer.
It's literally the funny thing is you can literally tell the bot is basically like ...
Oh yeah, and they have a generic name and everything, and
or they have a person's name or something like that.
So, well, that attack had made me make sure we had added security to the Discord. Which is unfortunate for those. It's unfortunate for those who have to watch and want to join my Discord. You have to pass a CAPTCHA, among other security things. So,
well, we definitely had to test it for a good reason.
Yep, and it worked perfectly. So, with that notion, I'm just glad I'm glad now we don't get. Hopefully, we won't get any more bots to show up anymore.
But you're glad that you have someone that can kind of protect
that's why I love you guys. I can't keep up with what's the internet's happening nowadays. I need help with that.
You need help with your mod kind of thing.
Okay, that's why you guys are trusted friends. I don't call them mods on Discord. I call them trusted friends.
Well, trusted friends.
Oh yeah, take that, you ink the face.
Smack to the face with the ink.
We don't really punch people in here. You just cover yourself in ink and you somehow spontaneously explode. I'm not sure how that works, technically. QTH like, I'll totally join you guys, but I'm Team Night. Hey! QTH, you could join in the VC if you really want to. I don't mind. Krishku's not playing the game. He's here with me.
I've literally not played the game, so that's the funny part.
Well, you'll basically buy Splatoon 4 when it comes on the Switch 2.
You shush, you fool. You shut up right about now. I'm gonna wait for the day when Terry Knight has a turf war mode. Oh, I'm hoping that Terry Knight comes into VR soon.
Oh, that is like 5 years out now at this point. Yeah, they may.
Shut up.
They have the basic. You can open up the game in VR and you get to this to the meadows area with the train and the basic AI interface. That's all you can do.
Well, I want to try and play some games in VR.
Well, I tried. When I got my Quest 3, I had it gave us automatically the Batman Arkham Knight thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I could not get behind those controls. Like, Batman was meant to be played, the Arkham games were meant to be played in third person, not first person.
They're meant to be played in,
I need a controller. I need a keyboard or a controller with that, because Because I kid you not, like I had to reset that game like twice because it's like, oh, you have to use this motion to throw a batarang or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do every motion, the motion control thing is happening, nothing's happening. And
talk about VR games. This is my only pet peeve. Okay, this is my only pet peeve for VR games.
What's that?
There are some controls on the VR games that I do not like.
What's that one? You have a prime example of that?
Oh, the grip handles.
Oh, okay.
The weapon kind of thing.
Well, is that just because of the vibe you have, or was it just because it's just generic controllers in general?
It's a generic controller thing.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if you have grip buttons on your Quest, right? Quest 2, you have grip buttons on there.
I have on the Quest 3, yeah.
So you know what that means? You know what that is?
Listen, my Quest 2 is in a box.
So on the 5 and every other controller that I've seen, they have grip controls, like grip buttons. So those grip buttons are really hard to press every time you have your hands on the certain parts of the controller.
Okay.
Well, since I got the wireless headset for myself, luckily I did go that route because I was like, I'm gonna go wireless because I want smaller controllers because smaller controllers are better.
Unless you have big hands like me, it's like I need bigger controllers.
Well, and here's the thing. I had the 5 Cosmos Elite controllers before, and those were they're too dang long. They were too dang long for me, and they were sliding on my hands really quickly.
Right.
So that's another one of my pet peeves. Do not play Beat Saber with 5 Cosmos Elite controllers.
Ooh.
I am going to tell you this for a good reason. And they start sliding out.
The controllers are horrible, I guess.
Oh, they are horrible. They are literally horrible. They start sliding off your hands. And they don't have, they don't have actual joysticks. So if you're playing like a game that requires a joystick, for example,
right?
Like I have some games I'd rather have a joystick for. Like for example, Half-Life Alyx, for example.
Right.
That requires a joystick at times.
Well, yeah, because you have to move around in a 3D space.
Yeah, and that's a lot easier for me because I'd rather that. And of all things that I'm actually saying, I prefer the new 5 controller that I have because it has the joysticks. I did not like the Cosmos Elite joysticks at all for any reason for that reason, because it was like you can't really move the character like normally. It was not in the normal moves like you usually do with like the joysticks. That's why I kind of like the joysticks better now.
Oh, come on!
And
I had him multiple times. The nerve. Japanese
and
player.
I grew up with joysticks.
Yes.
I grew up with the Xbox controller.
I grew up with the NES. I literally was born the day around the same year Zelda came into fruition. So, anyway.
Well, I've also played the NES back in the day.
Oh, the night team lost a member!
Hey, good for you guys. So.
That's good for me because they're not going to cancel out the mission now. Not with 30 seconds left in the mission. Now, if they have it at the beginning of the match, that's totally fine. Even though after they intended, that was some Splatfest early on, I think last year, where the opposing teams would intentionally drop out so that the 10x people so the opposing team could get a 10x win or 100x win. That irked me very much. Anyway, back to your tangent.
But overall, the VR, when I got the new VR unit,
yeah,
so much better. I can just go from room to room,
Yeah.
and I like that better because, and they won. So
3 of them were in a gang. You can tell by the notes. There was 3 people in a random. I'm pretty sure the random dropped. Also,
but overall,
oh, go ahead.
that headset's a lot better because I'd rather, that.
Love to follow you. Say, let's
Like-
go team night. We gotta go. We're here for team afternoon. Team noon. We're going for team noon. That's what we have to be. Oh, I'll say the one game I like, and I'm pretty sure it's only a Quest exclusive, unfortunately, is Where in the World. You ever heard of that game before, or a game similar?
Yes, I have.
Like, I got addicted to that game. Always my friend introduced me to it because he bought it for me. Because he plays worldwide and Europe maps. And I play in the United States because I feel like I can read English. I know where I'm at.
Give me a second to go to my wish list here. Give me a second.
It's called World,
Is it-
with multiple O's in it.
So there's a game that I want to play.
What's that?
Subspace Hunter Legacy.
Sounds interesting. What's it about?
So it's basically based off of an anime kind of game,
Mm-hmm.
where you have like swords.
Oh, we're gonna get
Characters.
kicked. We're gonna get kicked. Yep.
So, so the game is basically based off of Sword Art Online.
Mm-hmm.
So it's based off of SAO in a way.
Literally, sort of online. You put a VR headset on, and now you're part of the game.
Yeah, but it also does use your it can use your Xbox controller. It has controller required partial controller support, which is nice.
But you play a VR game with an actual basic controller?
Oh, you definitely can. There are some games that allows you to do it.
I just feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. Unless you're having an emulator and you want to have emulation on your VR system.
Oh, here's the funny thing. I'm looking at the genre for the game.
What's that?
Can you guess how much it costs you to play the game?
$70?
Nope. Eh.
Well, I wouldn't expect that because every Quest game is like close to 50.
No, Alexman.
What's that?
I'm looking at Subspace Hunter Legacy's
Free to play with microtransactions. Ah!
Darn it!
Dang it, you were so close.
But it is free to play, though. It is free to play.
Mm-hmm.
The developer is Bikini. It's a Chinese name, so Japanese, Chinese, whatever you want to call it at this point.
That's a Japanese. I think Japanese gets the market pretty well. Oh, actually, that's what I heard a thing. Triple Z is going to the Xbox.
Yeah. Link is actually very happy for that.
He probably will be. So to be fair, that game is getting a little stale in terms of what you can do in the game every time, though.
The cool thing about some of the games going to Xbox here, and this is something I've learned from Link,
Right?
and this is something that I can tell you, I can tell everybody on stream.
What's that?
So you know how people play games, right?
Right?
So these developers, if someone comes up to the person saying, "Hey, you don't play these games,"
Right?
like to the devs, right? Like to the devs. I'll tell you this experience. So people are saying, devs don't play games, devs don't play games. You know, they're being dumb.
Okay.
And so there's a game I play at times on random tangents. It's Throne and Liberty. It's a free-to-play game with microtransaction, but that's because
It's free
there's
to
the
play.
updates that you have to buy.
They have to find some way to fund the game in some fashion.
Well, you have to fund the game through those Lucent, what you call Lucent in the game, which is basically how you buy the outfits.
Right.
So So the devs for that game, NCSoft, just to let you know, they're a Korean company. They had all these people yelling at them saying they don't play games on a live stream.
So they went and go play. So they played their game on live stream just to show them up.
Oh, basically just to show them up. it was hilarious. And
I love that when developers basically just go to town on the people who complain to them. I love that.
Oh, and the funny thing is, their comments at the end were like, "Sorry." And I'm like, "You better be dead right, sorry." And you can understand why I can say that. You understand why I can say that? Because Phil Spencer for Xbox plays games.
So does Nintendo. Well, Reggie still does. I don't know if Doug Bowser plays video games.
He does.
Because you don't see him anywhere.
Well, he does play games, but it's like, it's basically, well, he does play games, but it's in secret. He does play games, but it's in secret.
Ooh, yeah. Take that. We win.
Also, I can say the PlayStation devs, like, do play their games. And I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Is here's our testing game. Here's how we're going to test it. Here's how we're beta test it to everybody else. This is why we open up beta tests. To see if our other players, or our players that are on this console or wherever, can find the bugs. For example, PS2, for example.
Every company does that. That's what the Super Mario Club is all about on Nintendo. They basically play the game to make sure it doesn't buggy. That's why you see it. That's why you see them in almost every Nintendo game, because like, they just play the game to bug test the entire thing.
Oh, it's definitely 100% what they do. Because they have their testers,
right?
And there's one game I actually got a beta test, and I was under an NDA before it got released.
Ooh.
So you want NDA is, right?
Yeah, the non-disclosure agreements. I know about those way too often.
So when I got into the beta test, I asked, "Can I stream it?" They say no, you can't stream it. And I said, "Is it the reason why I can't stream it? Is it because it's too close to launch?" Yes.
Why would you not want that free advertising?
Well, I asked them that, right?
That's the thing I kind of hate with. That's what I kind of hate with reviewers nowadays on YouTube and everything. Like, they'll be able to get the game, you know, a week before the game fully releases, and they can make videos on it, you know, reviews and all that stuff. But which means that. But then there's always people that don't do reviews, but they just do Let's Plays on it. And I kid you not, most games I've seen now, from like PlayStation, Nintendo, and Microsoft, or any type of video game, like the game isn't out yet. Yeah, I'll see like channels saying, "Hey, look, 100% guide on the entire game before it comes out." I'm like, what the flip? Like, how the heck do these people get these games early when it's not a review copy? It almost feels like review copies need to stop. That's my gist on it. Because it would be nice if smaller content creators could get review copies, but no, it only goes to the big bold people that are already defined on YouTube as the celebrities of the group.
Here's the funny thing. This is where my nitpick comes in. And I'm just gonna say this as a Twitch streamer and, you know, everything. Why the heck are we not getting picked for these reviews?
Right.
It feels like we're being ripped off. And it's like, I want to review this dang game.
You get free publicity for giving it to me, so do you not want to pay? lot of money for
you
it.
know what? But you wanna pay me to support your game? Yeah, you do.
Because the game does
Like-
not make money unless it's paid.
Like, if I were to support you guys, and like, if you were making a game, and it was a good game, and you gave me a review copy, like as a friend, you would give me a review copy.
Yeah.
I play it and I stream it on my channel and say, hey, look, here's your bugs, here's your things, here's my review for it, and I already wrote up the like I wrote up. I wrote up the whole shebang for it, and I'm basically going off by a script at this point. And it's like there are a lot of things. I'll be like, here's a lot of issues with your game,
Right.
but there are some good things about this game that I would rather continue playing. This is the reason why it keeps me playing it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It basically brings me back into it. For example, I'm going to give you another good example. Fire Emblem. Let's use that as an example.
Oh boy,
okay?
here we go.
Like why I go back to Fire Emblem Engage. Okay,
Right.
the story is actually immersive, for one. And I'm just saying that Fire Emblem Engage has a very immersive story for you as the character, as male or female character.
Well, you're
like,
supposed to
the protagonist.
engage with the story. Hey-oh!
That's fun there, buddy. That's fun there.
I'm surprised you didn't catch on.
I knew that bow was coming. I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for that pun. I was waiting for
10x
that pun.
battle!
I was waiting for that pun. You know that.
Alright, I gotta focus. This is a 10x battle. This was worth something.
Okay. But after the sex battle, I'll continue.
Let's go, guys! I'm back on the commentator chair. Let's go!
Gosh.
Gonna get this 10x battle. I'm hoping Team Knight doesn't just drop out because they're butthurt or something.
Fire people.
But I hate that. I hate that when people get butthurt on a video game. Like, oh, if I can't win this 10x battle, no one is. And just can't, and then they drop out and it counts out for everybody. Which means you don't get your 10x battle, you don't get your wins, no contest, and nobody gets any points.
No contest.
No, you lose. Good day, sir.
No
Ooh.
contest.
Oh. No contest, my foot.
Hey, remember that? You remember when it was Smash Bros said, "No contest."
Well,
That's kind of fun.
I want to go back to Smash Fest. It hasn't won the poll. I mean, that's the thing.
Hey.
If it wins the poll,
I
I'll
won't be able,
definitely go.
I won't be able to do it this coming weekend.
Well, I'll put the poll up on Monday, and we'll see who it wins in 3 days.
Oh, you do know that I won't be able to vote, right?
We can vote.
I can vote, but if it goes to a tiebreaker, I'm not going to say because I'm gone that weekend.
Well, if you still like, I'll be frank. If it's a tie, like I tried to bring it to YouTube for the first time, and it's like for the tie and everything, and everyone decided to go with Mario Party, and then everybody on Discord didn't like it. So at that point, it's like, you know what, the YouTube poll thing didn't work out. So I don't do the poll on YouTube anymore.
You basically got shut down by your Discord viewers.
Discord viewers, they're members, man. They're Dreamsiders. You gotta give them the proper rank.
I'm sorry, but shush, you fool!
The viewers on the YouTube, they watch my video for 5 minutes and they leave. They don't even watch the full video.
Oh yeah. Actually, funny thing is, I got some viewers from your YouTube.
You did?
Yeah.
I wasn't told of this.
If I go back to my stream manager on Twitch, and well, I'm not going to do that right now. It says I got a couple followers from people, but they appear to be bots.
You can if you have Cerebot on your channel.
No, but the funny thing is they got they already got back from
Cerebot. Cerebot's awesome. Especially when you go
I'm offline all the time. Alexman, I'm offline all the time.
Oh no, I mean like when you're live streaming and everything.
No, this is so they followed me when I was offline.
Oh right. Well,
and they don't count as follows.
No. We win the 10x battle hard! Woo!
Yay!
And we get a conch shell as a result of our prize. Here you go, the conch shell.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, we got a fist bump too. Fist bump, 10x battle hype. Yes.
Another one or no?
Huh?
Is that another one or no?
That's our first win of 10x battle.
No.
Now, if we get a 100x battle, that'd be great. But, you know, who says we're going to get that anyway?
Brr.
Oh, you have to get 10 of those to get a special reward. Nintendo, you tell us not to play your games for more than an hour. Alright? Trying to get a 100x battle with that, with your shoddy internet's capabilities at times.
Talking about their Pokemon,
let's hope the Switch 2 has better connectivity. Yeah, we're gonna be.
Talk about their.
We're now checking for Windows Vista now.
Let's hope they're not Windows. Now you basically put Windows in my head, you dummy.
No, that was the point. No.
I
mean, going back to the VR, the game I got addicted to was called Where in the World, which takes Google Maps and puts you in a random spot, and you have to find out on a map where you're located.
Oh, I've actually seen that on Facebook.
It's addicting because, like, I was like, I'll go to America because one, I can read English very well. I hope.
America, heck yeah.
No, the USA is kind of lying because I've been playing a couple spots where we're in Canada. And I'll tell you what, I got lost in Canada. Where in the world?
Which part of Canada was it in?
It was British Columbia.
Yes, I know where it was.
Well, like, I was trying to, it's like, I think it was near, I can't remember now, but it's like...
YVR, which was Vancouver Airport?
No, it wasn't Vancouver Airport. No, I think it was, what was it? It was, I think it was near, I can't remember now because it's been a while since I played it. But it's like, it puts me in a spot and it's like, I have to look around because I'm trained to figure out if I can find a freeway number, then I know exactly where I am. But Canada doesn't really have, what was it, like Woo or something? Like west. It was like Woos. It was middle of a forest. It was the middle of a forest, and I knew it was Canada because I saw kilometers on the sign. Say, yep, we're in Canada. And it's like I could not find out where I was for the longest time until I was able to figure out what road I was on. And I went like at least like 10 miles. Oh god, what was that? It was a jump cut to whoever got killed. What was that? Oh, he got nicked. Someone had a communication.
So, man, was it actually a W something?
Yeah, it was like what? It was like Woo or something. Yeah. But like, I was thinking like, oh, it has to be. Oh, dang it! 2 people died. We got to cut off.
I'm just asking, but you know how it's like. Is it in a?
It was in the middle of a woods area, and I had to go, like, it was near, I think there was a sign that said Vancouver. I think it said, like, an airport or a port of some kind. I can't remember now.
Like, was it close to, just say, I'm trying to figure out the area, but I'm figuring out the map. Yeah, I'm figuring out the map.
But it's like, we're in the middle of a forest. I mean, we're, like, somewhere. And I look up the map and I'm trying to find around, and I realized after a while, like, I would say I was on, like, a point in Canada for at least good 35, 40 minutes. Trying to find this location. It's like, nope. like, you know, and I picked a spot thinking where it was, and nope, I was basically in the wrong territory, and they say, no, well, you're technically were right, but it was meant to be in a on an island. It's like, how am I supposed to find a port when mostly every bay in Canada is a port? How could I got lost. I mean, if it puts me in Canada...
I'm trying to find it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find it.
I think it's like woo, wise something. It was a 4-letter word. I know what it was. In the middle of the woods.
Not Port Hardy, wasn't it?
Port Hardy. Yeah, that's it. It was near. It was said it was near Port Hardy or Port something like that.
Yeah, you were on Vancouver Island.
Yeah, it put me on Vancouver Island. And it's like, how was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that when
it's Alexman, it's not woo. It's not woo. It's not woo. It's not woo. I just looked. It's Namu.
Namu. Okay.
N-A-M-U. That's the 4-letter word that only comes up to mind.
I swear it was a Y. It was like, it started with a W. I thought I swear it started with a W.
Oh, where? W-A-R-E. W-A-R-E. That's where.
Uh-huh.
W-A-R-E is where.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you were.
Yeah. It's
get
like,
the joke?
Yes, I know.
Oh, you get the joke?
I get the joke. Yes.
Or you could have had Elko. Or you could have had Yahoo MP.
Oh, even worse, because where in the world, basically what that it puts you in the middle, like you can play like an exploratory world or something like that, or you can play the game world, which basically means you're placed somewhere and you have to find out where you are, and the closest you are to the starting point, the more points you gain. So total max 5,000 per round. So if you do like a perfect game, you get, 5 rounds, 5,000 points apiece, 25,000 points for the whole area. So the closer you are, the more points you are. But if you're off by over like 100 meters away or something like that, you get docked points.
Yep.
So like and sometimes when I play in America, it's like, okay, we're gonna play in America, and it could put, and I kid you not, it puts me inside of a brewery, inside a building, and none of the points to explore around the map would get me out of there. I had to literally find the name of the brewery in game, look up where it was, and find out it was in California. And it's like, how in the heck was I supposed to figure that out? If I couldn't leave the stupid brewery. And the other one, it put me in the middle of a forest. Yeah. Like, it takes pictures from, like, Google as well as random people who have uploaded their stuff to the Google servers or something like that. So you get where in the world you are. And, kid you not, half the time it puts me on a nondescriptive beach with no way to get off the beach. I go all the way up and down all the buttons I could go to move myself around. And I kid you not, it's like, nope, out of buttons this way, out of buttons that way. Where do you think you are? Well, I look up top, it says north, and I see the ocean on the right side. So obviously, we're on the East Coast somewhere. Where? I have no idea. Another one put me inside of a grand cathedral that was in Washington, D.C., but I couldn't figure out where in Washington, D.C. I mean, it's like, you put me inside of a building, you put me on a beach, I'm not going to be able to find out where I am until I find an interstate number.
So, I'm going to tell you this, man.
And Canada doesn't number their highways very much.
They do number their highways, but it's...
Not the one with the green flag. The green flag, the green tree on them. Sorry.
So I'm looking at the U.S. border and U.S. and Canada border right now.
Yeah.
For BC area.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the funny thing. So part of the BC's border
I didn't realize I was actually in a mode. I thought I was waiting for time. Like, it's taking a long time. Wait a minute, I'm not even on the clock.
So,
like 5 minutes later.
So the one that you're saying starts with a Y is actually a national park.
Yeah.
So it was actually Yoho. So I think you're in the national park area.
Yeah, I was, because the city was basically a very low impact town, and it got out to the main highway, and it was just trees left and right, with the mountain in the background and everything. so I got lost.
You're basically in Yoho National Park.
10x battle. It's nighttime.
I can literally say that because I know some of the names.
Yeah.
Because if you were to, so you know how Yoho is like, I want to say, if I were to say how far Yoho was from Banff National Park, that's how close you could literally see Banff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because Banff is lower into Alberta. It's in Alberta. So if you do get put into Alberta in the game, I'm just saying, if you do get put into Alberta,
dude, you need to get Where in the World and see if we can jump in together. Let's see if it's actually crossplay. I don't know if it is or not.
No, I don't have it. But if you do pop into Where in the World again, and you literally tell me where you're at.
Well, the fact is, if I'm in my VR, I can't get on Discord and chat.
Well, you could literally send a message to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can tell me where you're, like, which area it is.
I mean,
it's like, oh wait, I know where you are.
You know, I would love if Where in the World had a non-VR mode. You know. You know, sort of saying like, okay, you're in this game, but you're not allowed to look up on Google.
Definitely.
Because definitely, this would be a game I would love to play with people, you know, in chat and everything. Say, hey, where in the world are we at? And don't look up on Google. If you look up on Google, you are cheating. You're out of the game.
Well, if it's me, for example, like if it's Canada, I know where you are.
Okay.
Like I definitely know where you are. Like let's say it was Calgary, for example, right?
Right.
And you see the CN Tower in Calgary, or whatever you want to call that tower in Calgary. I can literally tell you a few of those buildings.
No! We almost got
I can tell you a few of those buildings there. Also, yes, I'm bringing one thing into this that is actually the word that you don't like. If you're in Edmonton, for example, and you see the Parliament building in Edmonton, I can literally say that's Edmonton, Alberta.
The building has a distinct location, has a distinct building style.
Yes, it has a distinct building style. And yes, it was a politic thing, but you know, not full on politic because we're not going to talk about that.
Not allowed here.
It's not allowed here, but I'm basically saying, if you do see the Parliament building, that is actually, there's two Parliament buildings. One in the capital. There's one in every capital of Canada.
Doing so hot, and they're gonna lose our 10x battle. I don't want to lose 10x battle.
Also, there is actually a bigger Parliament building in Ottawa, and that's where the biggest. And I don't want to use the word, and you know it will demonetize your video.
Okay. Wait, no, I don't want that at all.
And we can talk about it later on. We can talk about that.
Yeah, later.
But if you're like if you're in Alberta, BC,
2x battle hype win.
Oh heck yes!
Booyah!
Heck yeah!
Take that, 19. He got and a fist bump again. 2 fist bumps, 2 10x battles. That is bringing my life up miraculous. But the mouse means we are close to what we consider to be final match hype. It may be going a little bit earlier than normal, but also the fact that we got a lot of conch shells. So I'm gonna get
also we've had a lot of commentary here.
Hey, I've got constant viewers, so this has been great. I mean, I'm glad everyone's lurking and everything, but man, I'm enjoying it every moment of it. All right, guys, you know what it is? Final match hype. This is where basically everything gets put down on the table. The difficulty ramps up considerably, but it could be a mirror match. Never know. But
if it's a mirror match, that doesn't count.
Alright, guys, here we go. Stay with me now. It's time for final match hype.
Match hype!
And going against night. Man, morning, we did not get one morning in normal matches. It's just been us against the night team. Let's be fair, they are in first place. They are in first place, so by the halftime report. So, by technicality, yes. All right, let's rip them apart.
Rip them to shreds.
Battle match. What was that? What was that, boys? I have no idea. Oh boy, those missiles! Booyah bomb! No!
Missiles miss.
That's a booyah bomb. That's it. Oh, yeah, missiles did miss me, yes.
Somebody shot those missiles and missed ya.
The missiles indeed missed. It was in their name. Miss Isle. You missed the aisle, man. Come on. What the heck was that, man? Come on. Yeah, take that, night. Now go to sleep. Midnight.
Oh, you split cable.
I'm dead. Couldn't get away couldn't get away from the the dolphin.
The dolphin came after you.
The dolphin, yeah, well, technically did, because the dolphin came out as the Nintendo GameCube way after I was born. See? Booyah! Take that, take that there. Oh, we got someone with a flash blaster. That's good. That means they'll keep those at bay while we can turf.
You turfers.
And we're not laying them up. They may be they're getting over here. Hey, you guys can't get away from this!
A booyah bomb!
You're going down, buddy! Fennekin! I took down the Pokemon! A Pokemon Squid. Man, these hybrids are getting... the hybrids are getting ridiculous. Let's go, come on. Oh, they got... Someone's got an umbrella. Oh, someone's got the reflux. Hey, buddy! Take this! Oh, they got me. No! That's not good. We gotta win final match hype. It's for everyone's hype, mine included. Oh, no, they're not in danger. Get them back in danger.
Danger zone.
There's too much blue everywhere. There's not enough pink.
You in the danger zone.
Hey, we got limited just because you said danger zone. The music's not even in the video, and we got demonetized for just saying that word.
No.
The nerve of it all.
It says danger in the game, you fool.
Go, 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 go! Chuck it over there! Oh, here we go, folks. Did we get it? Did we get it? I don't know. Could be.
It looks
We
like
win! Final match 5 is a victory to us! We get both victories! Boom ya, boom ya, boom bada boom ya! Oh, no fist bump though. Dang it! I wanted the fist bump. You had two.
Is that no? You had to, you fool.
And we leveled up. We leveled like 5 levels. Good grief. We don't get to champion, but that's fine.
That's fine.
I might get that off screen or something. Who knows? Anyway, let's check what we got in our rewards. Conch shell. We got 7 conch shells. Number 1, stickers.
Boo.
Number 2, purple. Nice.
Okay, that's
The
not bad.
experience 52 gal user. That's a complete lie. Blue, common. More stuff to put in your locker, which I don't care for. Red one.
Boo.
We got a banner. Woo! Look at that. It's just graffiti.
Is it
everywhere.
Bob the Bear?
No, I wish it was though. I wish it was. More stickers. Fragile, of course.
Boo.
Blue, nothing. We got a ticket. Here's a ticket. This is worthless. The ticket expired 20 years ago. Oh, still a ticket. You still got something. You're right on that one. And our 5,000 point one. I get... Hey! I got a N64! Yeah! I got a game console! Well, anyway, folks, that is going to do it for us. But we'll see what happens when we get to the end. The broadcast of Deep Cut will show us exactly who wins. But as for us here on the stream side of things, we are done here with the Splatoon 3 Splatfest. What do you get? Where do you get things done, Splatfest? So, we'll see. We'll find out there. Deep Cut, take us out. See you guys later. Time for now, everyone. Zoom.
Eee.
Something.